everybody, Satori here, and today I'm going to be making a video about George for Title's recent arrest. Now, before you watch this video, I suggest you go to his channel, which is The Road to Freedom, and you watch his most recent video called My Recent Arrest. Now, excuse me, I'm sure by the time I post this video, and a couple days later, if you're clicking this video, you can see the date I posted and everything. George might have already deleted the video, so you can find his video in the channel that I post below. I don't have the name right now to say on camera, but I will post the channel below where you can watch this video. Okay, so how I found out about this, that George was arrested, was around 11 p.m. last night. I got on my YouTube app on my iPad, and on the sidebar there is what to watch. It's called My Subscriptions, Uploads, everything. You can have the choice to tap on that. So I tapped on what to watch, and I was suggested to a channel called DonCoreyLeone, who I've known for a while, but I did not know he was making new videos. The video suggested to me was called G4T Bomb Threat. I clicked it, and in this video, Corey explains how him and his buddy made a care package, which is hilarious. You need to go to his channel to watch the video where they make the care package. It's so funny. But anyway, Corey and his buddy send it, and it was supposed to arrive yesterday, which it did. But by the time it arrived, George had been arrested, and I was thinking to myself, George arrested? So he included the link where the article was, which I'm going to read to you guys. This is on CBS's website for LA, and I'll include the link below as well. And you can see why he was arrested, and then we'll get into the other stuff. Okay. Riverside. A man was arrested Wednesday for allegedly making a phony bomb threat at a Riverside high school. Staff at Norte Vista High School called police shortly after 6 a.m. to report that someone had called in a threat. Authorities searched the campus, but no devices were discovered, Riverside Police Lieutenant Russ Schubert said. George Aguilar Hemminger, Jr., 43 years old, was later taken into custody in the 10800 block of Bayonne Drive in Riverside. He was booked and held, and his bail was $5,000. Okay. Now, first thing that's wrong with this is if you go and you watch George's recent video, which I do suggest you watch before I get into it, which is now, about a week ago, George was in Oregon, apparently about to take a sailboat and, sail down the coast to San Diego, if I'm correct. He ended up staying a week. They didn't end up sailing off because one of the men he was with had a very bad knee. So, of course, George doing no work at all. He couldn't have any patience whatsoever if he would have waited for a couple more days. So he posted a video, which is now deleted, but posted on another channel, which I will include the channel in the link, saying that he needed $50 to turn his phone back on. So, $50 to turn your phone back on. After he asked for that, then he asked for $180 for a ticket for Greyhound to get himself home, which is hilarious because that video got deleted after somebody donated a decent amount of money. Now, listen to this. The man who donated posted on DonCoreyLeone's video, one of them I can't remember, and he said, I donated money to George, and George never thanked me. He never got a hold of me after I left my email. He never did anything to thank this man who donated. So this guy, which I do feel bad for, thought that George was really in trouble and, took a decent amount of money out of his pocket and donated it, and George did nothing. He didn't even say thank you. Actually, a few days later, after he posted and deleted the begging video and got what he wanted, he posted another video of him at home. I don't know if anybody else uploaded it, but it is deleted. I have screenshots. George says, oh, I'm home now. Thank you for the people who got me home. He didn't specifically name any names or personally thank them, but he said, thanks you guys for getting me home. I'm going to stop making YouTube videos now, and I'm going to use this time to spend with my family, blah, blah, blah. Which that video got deleted, and then there was another video he posted of him filming his children, his 5 kids, making a square-foot garden around his shed, his tiny home, his little, yeah, whatever. So, yeah. So anyway, the point I'm trying to make is, okay, George bailed himself out of a $5,000 bail, which you only have to, you know, pay a certain percentage of. But he said in his video, I bailed myself out. Where did you get the money to bail yourself out, George, if a week ago you were e-begging online for, you know, money to get you home? It's like, I just don't understand. There's so many holes in this story, and it's completely obvious that this is a scam. Well, not the actual bomb threat, but you e-begging. And this is why I'm making this video, is to warn you guys, the public, who don't know about George very well, just to warn you that he is a scam artist. It's just a very bad decision to donate or help this man. I am being completely honest. Do your research. I promise you there is nothing good about this man other than he has a lot of problems, and he does not need money. He has money. Now, I'm going to read some comments that are underneath his video that I think some of them have already been deleted, but luckily I wrote them down and took some screenshots of them before George could get on and delete them all. This, you guys can take for yourself, think, you know, think about it, because like I said, I recommend you watch the video before you're watching this, because you guys will have no idea what I'm saying. Alright, now this is from me, because I'm very curious. Why would you use Skype to call a non-emergency number to report anything? Even if your cell is out of service, 411 is still available, which it is on most cell phones. You can always still use 411 and 911 to make non-emergency and emergency phone calls. How do you always have Wi-Fi to use Skype if something happened? Now, I don't understand who would use Skype to make a non-emergency phone call whenever you have your cell phone on you at all times. Alright. Now, the first comment is from Weston 1985. What did you sign to get out of the cop car? You let them search your house, or did they just search without permission? I would think if they came in your house with guns drawn, that they wouldn't need your permission to search your house, which is a very good point. Okay. The second comment is also from Weston. Google doesn't forget even if you took down your videos from YouTube. When they find the old videos, they'll say this guy is a domestic terrorist, so the FBI was away. I don't understand what the last word is. I don't know, but think to yourself. The next comment is from Jimmy Drive. This guy's funny. He always says dumb things on George's thing, and he says, George owns a YouTube channel. Yes, George does. The next comment is from Valea56, who's always stood up for George, but he says in this comment, Badfinger had predicted this would happen. Which, I don't know anything about that. Maybe you guys do. Next comment is from Care Bear Kristen. Why go on Alex Jones' channels again? I don't know why, George. You know, that's a very interesting question, too. Why did George contact Alex Jones? The next comment is from C.A. Barrett Balkan something. Where did you get $5,000? Just a few days ago you were begging for $50, and that's what I was saying as well. The next comment is from Lusty Me Butt. They took your camera. How did you record this? Which is true. You state that they took your laptop, your camera, they took everything. So how are you recording that video, George? How many cell phones do you have? How many computers do you have whenever you just said, I don't know. And this is the last comment by Dat Bugger. I still don't understand, George. How did they track it back to you if it was somebody else? Wouldn't the suspects be a different area code or number than yours? Which that absolutely just lets the cat out of the bag and exposes you. How did the FBI trace it back to your Skype number if, that just doesn't make any sense. That clearly just exposes you. I can only record 10 minutes of this, so there's going to be a part 2 in this. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you'll watch part 2. Bye.